Sometimes angels are just ordinary people that God sends to us to help us. Facts.
Hey, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Much mercy to you elect out there, because not everybody's the elect teaching this word. This is what the Lord meant when he said, don't let no man deceive you, because many men are going to be teaching Yahweh Shai actually not even in the spirit of the Lord. They're in their own spirit trying to get self-gratification and trying to get recognized of the world, because guys are ultimately of the world. When we teach this truth and when we teach the new covenant, for me and the brother and for you believers out there, we're teaching this from a standpoint not of the world, man. We don't care nothing about this world. We don't care about the YouTube and none of that. We're only using these platforms to reach the elect. We're not using this platform to get the most views or be the most popular. That's not what this truth is for, man. A lot of you guys are mixing the word of God with the world. It's not about that, bro. The Lord is going to get rid of this world. The Lord said in Amos 9:8 that he's going to basically, let me grab this real quick, because ultimately Esau, he's going to be destroyed, and America's going to be destroyed. But the judgment that has to go out first is the judgment on our people, you see, and then Esau, like the brother was going into Esau earlier. Basically, I don't have that many words for Esau, because a lot of you camps that are juiced in with Esau, what you guys have to do, you have to talk about Esau. Therefore, the gospels and the new heart and the new covenant and the new mind and understanding the covenant, that goes out the window, because guys' focus is on Esau. Or like how guys like to call him, they like to call him E. Because guys have no power with Yahweh Shai. Their power is with this world. So they want the YouTube fame. They want the YouTube views. They want the subscribers. They want to be, they want to seem like as if there's something. And YouTube in this world helps them. But really, in the spirit, a lot of you guys are nothing, man. You're nobodies. You're losers. You're lowlifes. You see, and you don't have the integrity to teach the Lord with love, because you don't have no fucking love. You don't. And that's what I want to go into real quick. I want to go into this lesson because a lot of you guys are looking for Dragon Ball Z spiritual power, when at the end of the day, if you don't have no fucking love right now, then you don't have no power. All right? And you're not going to be judged off of how you kept the carnal lamb Passover, or how you kept the Day of Atonement, or how you kept the new moons. You're not going to be judged off that. Your stupid ass is going to be judged off of, did you love the Lord and did you love your brother? That's what you're going to be judged off of. You got all these guys, man, they do all these videos, and they're good at creating shit and creating videos and doing all this. But none of these guys are real. Nobody's real. A bunch of you guys doing these videos, you're a bunch of fucking haters. And a lot of you guys, you've been set up by Esau to actually help drown out and flood out the woman, the remnant of the seed, which is the elect in these last days. Meaning that a lot of you guys are not set up for the defense of the gospel. You're set up against the gospel. It's heavy. It's heavy because, you know what? If you're not teaching the new covenant, then you're set up against it. How about that? All right. And even you fucking guys that say you're teaching the new covenant, you don't have the spirit because you don't have love in your heart for your brother. So you don't love your Yahweh Shai. You don't. You see? You don't. Nino Brown, I got a little clip I'm going to play later, but he basically, what he was going into is something that I brought out last week with that boxer. You know, like if brothers in the spirit can't teach you, then the adversity will teach your motherfucking ass. Like the adversity's coming in these last days for you guys. For you carnal motherfuckers. That's talking about you waiting on covenants. That's talking about that you're not in Jacob's trouble. You've been in Jacob's trouble ever since you got to America, man. You're in trouble, especially right now. You got these elders, man. I'm going to say this too. These elders going back like so many years ago, maybe like 6, 7, 8 years ago, they did that sit down where they were doing, Apostle Gabari, he did that sit down at these concentration camps. So how the fuck do you understand what a concentration camp's at? How do you know that for sure? These guys, the whole time, they've been set up against you and your power. That's why they tell you you're waiting on power. Right now, we have the power right now, to be honest. We have the power, bro. The Lord is with us right now to cuss you guys out. And he always has been with us. And a lot of you copycat ass niggas out there, man, a lot of you guys, you're not fucking right. You don't have love like that. You really don't. You just, you're like that troll on 300, man, that ugly ass troll that really found out that he wasn't able to be of the 300. You see? That's what spirit you guys are in. A lot of you guys are in that Judas Iscariot spirit too. But anyway, Amos chapter 9, verse 8, behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. And this is going into the elect. This is going into the chosen. He's not going to utterly destroy Jacob. But a lot of you guys, you got to go. You got to go. So judgment is starting at the house of Israel. That's why, like, yeah, Esau is going to go into slavery. You know, all the shit you guys be saying. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Esau this and Esau that. But what the Lord is using us for in these times is the judgment on our people, because nobody is judging our people like how we're judging our people through the spirit of Yahushua. None of you guys are judging our people. You're not judging your elders or none of that, because all of you guys, you're not even in the spirit. It's heavy. You got all these guys in these groups teaching these scriptures and these Bibles, and none of these guys are in the spirit. They are in their own spirit. They are. So really, yeah, Esau gonna get his judgment, but what the Lord set us up for in these times is the same thing that he set Yahushua up for. Like he set Yahushua up to go to war against our people. Yahushua said, the Lord set Yahushua up to come and rebuke our people. And then at the same time, redeem those back to the Lord to fulfill the law. This is what you got to understand. And this is real heavy to understand. Like a lot of you guys, you don't understand this because you're not of the Lord. You're just a bunch of guys that learn a bunch of scriptures that really don't have an understanding. Because if you had an understanding, you'll understand that the elders in Matthew 27, they was the ones that hated the Lord. So the elders in Matthew 27, they hated the new covenant. And then you look at it today. Then you ask yourself, well, why do these elders now, why don't they teach the new covenant? Because they're the same elders that hated the Lord and put him on a cross. That's what guys are doing. They're not teaching Yahushua. They deliberately tell you to follow the old laws of Moses. They don't tell you to attempt even to try to follow the new laws of the Lord. Amos 9:9, for lo, I will sift the house of Israel from among all nations as corn is sifted in a sieve. Shall not the least of the grain fall upon the earth. So the Lord is sifting out the elect right now before he destroys this place. And that's what part of our job is to do. Our job is to help with the sifting. You see? Because like guys come over here and if you get offended at us teaching or whatever we say, that means you're not of the Lord. It just gets you ready for judgment more faster. And that's why I did the video, Don't Be Deceived, because a lot of guys are not of the Lord and they're deceived thinking that they're going to hate like what we're doing and they're going to have hate for us. And then they're going to actually think the Lord is with them. It don't work like that. The Lord said you got to love him and then you got to love your brother. So if God, like, the reason the Lord said you have to love him and then love your brother is because the Lord is going to set up guys that's actually of the Lord that you might not like. So at the end of the day, by you not liking certain men that's actually of the Lord, teaching his new covenant, that makes sure that you're not of the Lord. See, it's not really just about saying the Yahushai's name and double honoring these fucking old corrupted motherfuckers, man, in the flesh. It's not about that, bro. This is about defending Yahushai. So what the judgment in these times are going to come on how did you actually defend Yahushai when everybody else was saying that you had to wait on the covenant? Or did you just go with the crowd? Did you join hands with the wicked? And a lot of you guys, you have joined hands with the wicked. Amos 9:10, it says, all descendants of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake or prevent us. And that's what a lot of you guys are saying, because you don't really believe in the Lord. You don't think the Lord is going to destroy your wicked ass. But I tell you right now, man, the sinners of Zion, they are afraid. They are very afraid right now of like what we're teaching and what we're doing over here. Even you guys that say you're teaching a new covenant, you're nervous. Because a lot of you guys, you're going to find out the hard way that you can't say you love the Lord and then hate his men that he set up. And it's clear at this point that the Lord actually set us brothers up to do the will of the Lord. And a lot of you guys that can't hearken to rebuke and reproof, you going to learn the hard motherfucking way. You really are. Amos 9:11, and in that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and I will close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as the house as in the days of old. You see that? That they may possess the remnant of Edom, and of all the heathen which are called by my name, saith the Lord that doeth this. Behold, the day shall come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper. And this is the judgment on Esau. Us slaves are gonna take the reapers. And part of the reapers too is you niggas that's benefiting off of benefiting off of the word and extorting our people. You're the reapers too. The plowman, us brothers. Because you're benefiting off of Esau. Like a lot of you guys have sold out, man. A lot of you guys are fucking pieces of shit, man. And that's why a lot of you guys, you hate what we're doing and you're nervous at what we're doing. Because a lot of you guys, you really want to fucking stay here, man. And that's the truth. But the Lord is actually pulling the plug on you motherfuckers. So I want to get into this lesson. I got a couple things I just want to read. I don't want to be all day with this, actually. But a lot of you guys, you're looking for spiritual power when at the end of the day, you don't even have love. Because through love, that is the root of spiritual power. So if you don't have any love in your heart, then you don't have any spiritual power. It's just that simple. So you're not just going to get a new body or spiritual power without no fucking love, man. A bunch of you guys are a bunch of rejects, man. You're rejected from the Lord. And this world is very carnal. So carnally, you can act like you're of the Lord, and carnally, you could do videos until your fucking eyes pop out of your fucking head. But if you're not really of the Lord, at the end of the day, the Lord's going to destroy your ass. All right? All you hard-headed ass niggas out there, bro. And nobody wants to listen to the rebuke of the Lord. Everybody is in that fucking carnal, demonic fucking mind frame in these days. Zechariah 12:8, it says, in that day the Lord shall defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them in that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as God, as the angel of the Lord before them. And this is talking about now, in this day now, at the end of the world. The men that seem feeble to you, and ain't that many of us, the Lord is actually with us. The Lord is not with you guys. You guys have been set up together to tares in the bundles. He's not with that shit like that. And a lot of you guys that's in these camps, you're denying the power. And then you say you don't have power. So you don't have power. And you're not going to get any fucking spiritual power A lot of you guys are just teaching a pipe dream, and you really you don't understand what the Lord is actually doing. You don't even understand the scriptures. You don't understand the scriptures, man. The Lord, basically what the Lord is doing in his time, he's with the ones that's actually defending him. So the spiritual power and all that shit you guys are looking for, that's not for you guys in these groups. That's not for you guys. It's not, man. You can't deny the covenant and expect spiritual power. You have to defend the gospel. And the gospel ain't just teaching a bunch of fucking prophecies, man. Man, all you guys are a bunch of fucking reprobates teaching this word. And the thing about it is your elders and shit, they know like they're not right, and then they know like what we're saying is true. But they're so a part of this world that the reality, just like when the Lord came and the scribes and the Pharisees, they knew like Yahushua was coming, but they were so much in bed with the Romans and the Herodians that they couldn't think straight. That's just like you guys right now. Like, you guys teaching this truth in a corrupt fucking mind, man. You're in a corrupt mind. And that's, like I said, like these apostles talking about you're supposed to correct your elders and shit. I remember he said that. Well, check it out. The correction ain't gonna come from where you think it's gonna come. That's what's so beautiful about Yahushua. The Lord will set up guys that you don't think gonna correct your ass, but that's correcting your ass, and you know that's like what we're saying is the correction of the Lord. Like, you know that shit. Like, a lot of you guys know that shit too, but you hate it because you're of the world. That's why you don't accept it. So when the scriptures tell you that they should be as David, and the angels are going to stand up for them, that spiritual power is not just for you regular ass niggas in these groups following these corrupted elders. You see, though join hand with the wicked, they're not going to go unpunished. So denying Yahushua, that's wicked. Saying out of your own mouth you don't have no power, that's wicked, because you don't have any power. Just because you stand on the streets, that don't mean you have power. My hidden ones. Why does the Lord talk about the hidden ones? Because when somebody is hidden, he's not out there for everybody. Like, you guys are like whores on every fucking corner, bro. Like, that's what Esau, that's what these elders, they're using you as, like whores, bro. And y'all don't see that shit. And you're not hidden. You have hidden men that's of the Lord, that's set up to teach of the Lord, but they're hidden. A lot of you guys, you're not hidden. You're out there. You got your face in the camera. A bunch of fucking reprobates. Philippians 1:17, but other are loved, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. So you have to be defending Yahushua. This is the only how the fuck you're going to get out of here. And a lot of you guys, you're not defending Yahushua, denying the covenant. So you and everybody that follow your ass, you're not defending Yahushua. You're putting Yahushua off. You're not defending the covenant at all. You're not of the Lord. All you carnal ass niggas. And the thing about it is, by us can't teach you guys, and you guys don't humble down to us, and like all you niggas, man. Even guys that say they teach a new covenant, all you niggas, all you worldly ass niggas that been puffed up with pride and shit. The adversity is gonna teach you niggas, man. The adversity is gonna teach you niggas, man. Because us brothers, we can't teach you brute beast ass niggas. You're not gonna listen. And like I say, that's why the Lord says there's gonna be many false prophets. A lot of you guys, like all these guys in these groups, guaranteed they think the Lord is with their ass. But the Lord ain't with their ass, or he ain't with their elders. These guys are a part of the fucking world, man. They're not defending Yahushua. They say you're not in the covenant. And like I said, the Lord never said shit about no fucking new bodies, bro. You niggas, man. So Paul said that he was set up for the defense of the gospel. Now, I want to go over a couple things real quick before I get out of here, man. I didn't want to make this long. But if you don't have love, you don't have any spiritual power. All right. If you hate your brother right now, that's actually of the Lord, teaching the Lord, that's trying to reprove you to come out of these groups, that's trying to reprove you on certain things. If you don't have that love for the brothers on the earth, for us brothers, then you don't have the Lord, bro. You don't. You're not going to get any spiritual power. A lot of you guys, you're following elders that are in the old laws of Moses, which Moses told your ass, when the Lord came, you're going to have to follow him. They're not following the Bible. These guys are of Satan. These guys are of Satan. Sneaking into Yale University, sneaking into concentration camps. How the fuck these guys get into these areas like that? Because the whole time these guys have been juiced in with Esau to keep you guys, to make you guys stumble. And you know what? You guys are fucked because you're teaching the Bible and you don't even agree with your power. It's heavy, man. And you know what? Just like Elijah when he slew those prophets of Baal, and those prophets of Baal, they was like cutting themselves. They was cutting themselves. And Elijah, he was mocking the shit out their ass, man. It's heavy. It is heavy. And they didn't have the power. It's just like you guys. You're doing all this teaching and you don't have the power. Because first of all, you say you waiting on bodies. And you're never going to get those bodies. That's why these elders, they did a trick on you guys, bro. They have done a trick on your ass. And I see these videos, too, all you reprobates in these camps. You guys teach about Vocab Malone, and then openly he said he's an FBI agent. And a lot of you guys are agents. And a lot of you guys are set up in these camps to have our people fall. And you gonna fall, too. That's the thing is, like, Jake, they're set up to make our people fall, and they ass gonna fall, too. They're gonna fall, too. Like, all you guys. But then they're teaching all this shit about vocab in the world and Esau. They're not even teaching the Lord. And they don't understand that they're going to fall worse than the ones who they're tricking. Hey, the scripture tell you that he that knew more is going to be beaten with more stripes. Man, you guys just don't understand the Lord or the Bible. You don't understand anything. Like, none of you guys study for yourself. And a lot of you guys, you're very willful. And the adversity is going to teach you. Yeah, right now, you may seem like, oh yeah, the Lord's with me and this and this. But when shit get real thick, you're going to see that the Lord was never with your ass. You're going to understand that shit. And we tried to warn guys because we actually have love. A lot of you niggas, you don't got no fucking love. You just know a bunch of info and you know how to pull scriptures out of your ass. And a lot of you guys, you don't have no love. You're not even of the Lord. And that's why the Lord said there's going to be many deceivers. Don't let no man deceive you. Because everybody's going to be teaching the Bible in this last day. But they're not going to be of the Lord, man. It's heavy. Man, it's really heavy, bro. So I want to read the first two laws. And guys are breaking these laws because they don't talk about Yahushua like that, and they hate their brother. And the only reason a lot of you niggas are involved with this truth is because you're making money, bro. And a lot of you carnal motherfuckers are only doing this because you're getting attention, because you don't get no attention. All you worldly motherfuckers. Matthew chapter 22 and 35, it says, one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempted him, saying, Master, which is the greatest commandment in the law? And Yahushua said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind. These camps ain't showing that. They're saying they're waiting on new bodies. But they don't love the Lord. All you niggas, all you trifling ass niggas, bro. Man, to be honest, I don't want to be nowhere around you guys. And like, what's coming for you guys, I don't even think you're even ready for that shit. Like, a lot of you guys don't even believe in the Lord. So like, when it hits you, when your judgment fall on your ass, it's gonna be real bad for you. It's gonna shock your ass, bro. Man, it's heavy, bro. So the first law of Yahushua in the new covenant, you have to love Yahushua. Now, what did the Lord tell Peter? What did the Lord tell Peter? John 21:16. And he saith again and he saith to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep. Did he say feed him of the shit of the world? No, he said feed him, Yahushua. And what comes with Yahushua, that new covenant. So all of you guys that are not following the new covenant or putting the new covenant off, waiting on new bodies, you're not feeding the sheep. You're not feeding the sheep. Therefore, you don't have any power. So spiritual power is love. And first of all, you don't have love for Yahushua because a lot of you guys, you don't teach the Lord like that. These guys are teaching about FBI agents, bro. Vocab Malone and shit of the world, Esau. Like, you supposed to teach Yahushua more than anything. And like I said, you have false prophets of the new covenant, which are attempting to teach Yahushua, but they're not in the spirit because they hate their brother. Like, you cannot break one of these laws, bro. You can't break these two laws at all. Like, a lot of guys, you don't have no love. You don't. You're just niggas, man, that know how to teach lessons and formulate certain things. But deep down, you don't have no love like that, bro. You're just wicked, man. It's heavy, man. John 21:17, he said unto him a third time, Simon, son of Jonas, thou lovest me. Peter was grieved. This was the third time he told him this. Because he said unto him a third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. And Yahushua said unto him, feed my sheep. So you're supposed to be feeding the sheep with Yahushua in the new covenant. Now these groups and these guys, they're not doing that shit. So they don't have any power. So going back to the two laws that guys are breaking, they're breaking these laws. The first law guys are breaking because they're not teaching the covenant and the laws of Yahushua. And that's where the love is. So ultimately, if you don't have love for Yahushua in these last days and you're teaching all these prophecies, you're not of the Lord. None of you niggas, man. And you're not going to get any spiritual power. The power that guys have right now is with the world, being famous, double honoring guys of the world, and they're all a part of that shit. All you guys are part of these groups. You're part of the world, bro. Because these groups, they're not teaching Yahushua because they can't. They have to teach the old law that's dead. The new law, they made the covenant with Esau, so they're not teaching the new law. Now, Matthew 22:38. This is the first in the great law. The second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. You see that? So upon these two laws, this is what hangs. This is what determines if you're in the spirit. And a lot of you guys, you're not in the spirit. You don't have love like that, man. You don't even love yourself. But you're using the Bible to try to teach you how to shine like that. And, you know, it's really heavy in these last times. So what I want to say is, if you don't have any love, then you don't have spiritual power. If you hate your brother, you don't have spiritual power. And then talking about you love the Lord. That's bullshit. Because these two laws hang above the whole new covenant law. It's the new spiritual law. So there's no spiritual power, and you're not in the spirit if you don't love the Lord. And like I've said, and like the brother, we've loved guys. We love guys when guys didn't love us, and we still have love for guys to tell them to still repent right now. Because of none of you guys, you don't have any power right now. And you're not going to get any power. The longer you stay in these groups under this doctrine of men and none of that, you're not going to have any power. You're just in the carnal mind, teaching scriptures. You don't have any spiritual mind. All you guys denying the covenant. So definitely you're not in the spirit. But there's no spiritual power without the love for Yahushua and his men. You see? So basically, if you don't have any love, you don't have any power. You see? And the love starts with his men. You have to love the Lord's men. And what's heavy about it is a lot of you guys, you don't really have discernment to really see who the Lord's men is. That's heavy too. Like, you don't even really understand who the Lord is dealing with. Like, you guys are in that same spirit those scribes and those Pharisees was in when those Pharisees was asking the Lord, like, art thou the Christ? Show us, are you the Christ? When they kept asking the Lord all that shit, a lot of you guys are in that doubting spirit. That's why you don't understand, like, if the Lord came in the flesh or not. You don't understand that, bro. Yeah, so basically, man, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. If you don't have love, you don't have any spiritual power, and you won't get it. You guys have been denying the Lord, talking about you're waiting on bodies and shit. I'm still waiting on the scripture that show me that you need new bodies to agree with the Lord. Yeah, it's not in there. And when Paul was talking about new bodies, he was teaching the new covenant of Yahushua. He was teaching the new laws. You see? That's why Paul got knocked off that high horse, so he could teach the new covenant. Because before Paul got knocked off that high horse, he was teaching the old laws of Moses. Now let that shit sizzle in your fucking mind. A lot of you guys are going off, man. You're going totally way off, bro. And none of you guys are with Yahushua in these last days. You're with these camps and these elders. So it's safe to say you guys are with the world. So there's no spiritual power without the love of Yahushua and his men. And with that, hey, shalom.